Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the Art of the Oracle. My name is Virginia. I'm going to do a daily message for this Wednesday. What's up? Now we're using 2 decks of cards. We're using Healing with the Angels and then Angel Tarot cards. Both have Doreen Virtue, and the tarot has an edition of Radleigh Valentine. So was drawn to an angelic frequency of some kind. And, you know, honestly, I did not, most of my life, it's not like I grew up, you know, hearing angels around me or feeling angels or anything like that. It's nothing like that. So I'm just feeling this elevated frequency, and the best way for me to tap into it is to perhaps see it through the eyes of angels. So here we go. How are you all doing? We're going to set the tarot deck aside. Let me get my little pen out of the way here. And we're going to bring this over here. And then we're going to begin with Healing with the Angels and ask what we most need to know at this time. Wow. Okay, so that's a lot of information, a little too much information, I would say. But we're going to take a look at everything. It's interesting because the one that kind of stayed closest to me is this healing card. And the interesting thing is, before I do a reading, I ask if there's anything like intuitively that I need to be aware of. And I felt like this Mother Nature energy come in and bring me an awareness of my own healing. So I think that's it's a beautiful card to come out here. And then we have listening. And I feel like this has something to do with our intuitive self, listening to what the earth is saying. That was one of the things that I heard, was it felt like I was communicating with the earth on some level. I'm going to ground this one over here. And so whatever it is for you, for me, it felt like it had something to do with, wow, these are really interesting cards coming out here. And then there's one that I'm going to put to the side to see if we need to bring this one out later. So I'm feeling several things. One, when we were talking about, there's a lot of talk about the Hopi prophecy and the blue star beings coming back in. And I talked yesterday about this blue light that I have been seeing literally over my left shoulder for years, and have, you know, at first thought it was something wrong with my eyes. Anyway, I went through a number of things, and it's just there. It just comes occasionally. I have no idea really what it is. It hasn't done anything other than let me know that it's there. So, but that's what this is reminding me of, is of the blue energy that seems to be available to us now, whether it's our highest wisdom and guidance, whether it's our spirit guides, whatever it is, there's something available. Now, I'm feeling the need to put Archangel Michael over here. Now, Archangel Michael is something I said earlier in the week that never comes out for me, and this is twice this week that we've got Archangel Michael. Now, we have meditation and we have miracles as well. So meditation to me is saying that as we're healing here and we begin listening to our intuitive nudges, I think they're more than nudges. We're going to start hearing things, and we're going to start feeling things in deep. However your gifts come to you is how you'll receive it. But there's also a need to kind of go inward. She's alone for a reason, is because there's a lot of information out there, and everybody has their own perspective. Literally everything that people are giving, including me, is tainted with their perspective. So you're getting interpretations tainted from my perspective, and you may be hearing something completely different than what I think I'm presenting here. So it's asking you to make sure that you're standing solidly in a space of quiet so you can recognize what's true and what's not true. Now we have this light coming in of miracles, and I'm not sure what that means. So we're going to go to the guidebook and about Archangel. So let's see what miracles is, what it says about there. They're occurring all around you right now. Begin to notice them and you will experience even more miracle. Yeah, as you relax into source, you are assured that the blessings are surrounding you right now. Be open to miracles coming your way. Yeah, so this kind of feels like a culmination of all of this, that healing is happening in ways that we're don't even recognize yet. And that our body is intuitively listening because our body has all these cells that are working independently and collectively. And then it's talking about us going in so we can be a part of something that we're not seeing out in the worldly stage. It's about us and what we're here. And what I'm hearing in my head is like, for our purpose. What is our purpose? What are we meant to receive right now? And then through the miracles, that miracles are happening all around us, and these are going to be something that is becoming more and more and more available as we open up to it. So let's go to Archangel Michael. This powerful angel is with you right now. He gives you courage and helps release you from the effects of fear. Through the card, Archangel Michael is making his presence known. He is a symbol of true courage, stemming from knowing that God's love is the only power there is. Michael's letting us know that as we make changes in our life and as we encounter challenges, that we are safe. And that's literally what I felt, is like a bubble of safety and security around me on this whole space today. God and angels help you stay true to yourself during trying times. So it's very interesting that we're receiving it as a message that there are, and maybe that's why I wanted it here, is that it wants us to know all of this is happening. So let's take a look at the tarot and know that whatever happens in between us healing and being and recognizing what's true for us and Archangel Michael, what are the final messages coming forward? These cards are so stiff, like you can't even really bend them. Very well made cards, Doreen. Maybe Radleigh's influence, so. Okay, yeah, they almost hurt my fingers. All right, so what else do we need to know for this What's Up Wednesday reading for the collective that we're sending out into YouTube for information? Okay, this one, we have the Six of Earth about reciprocity, being able to have the things that you need moving forward to balance, to bring balance into your world. We've had a lot of earth energy coming forward. This may be too much, but let's take a look. We've had a lot of earth energy coming in the readings this week, which has been very interesting. And so, wow, this is a big reading. So we have the Queen of Water, and I've really appreciated all the energy that's coming forward with the queens, this very feminine energy, tenderheartedness, empathy. So that's what the queen brings. She knows her heart, she gives openly, and she cares for herself and others. But she can care for others because she cares deeply for herself and her well-being. So let's see what's going on here. We have a major arcana with Archangel Raphael, which I'm going to put him over here. Intimate relationships, carefully weighed decisions, and good health. So the Lovers, 6 is a very earthly number to me. And we have another 6 over here. So maybe I'll bring it over here and balance these two angels in here. So there could be a possibility for something coming into balance around also relationships, whether it's love or commitment, because we have the 7 of fire energy. Sometimes this looks like this energy where it says here, defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground. So the energy, I love that it's this beautiful like rainbow energy and dragon energy. But the 7 is around, to me, is around decisions that you make moving forward. So it's good to have this kind of basis or foundation as we're like moving forward through the week is really what I'm hearing here, is because we have, I feel like we have a lot going on. This is major shifts, major transformations that are going on the planet, out in the galaxy. None of this is by chance. All of this is happening because it is the time, the place, the space for all of this energy to be coming in. And the 7 is still reminding us that we have the ability to create change however it is we want, and we don't have to let other people demand how that's done. It's about us. And interestingly, we ended up with another archangel here. So we have Raphael, Shamuel, and Michael. And I really did feel like Michael was going to be kind of standing alone, helping all of this come together. So this is saying that there's a significant life event, which is exactly what I was saying. A powerful revelation that leads to change, and it's time to spread our wings. So this fire is here in the middle to remind us that we have sovereignty in our own power. So the air through the page is kind of a new, but this is about information coming in. And it says challenging information, truth delivered without tact. And I think the reason why this 7 of fire is here before this page of energy is that it wants you to know that this does not have to affect you negatively. It's about information coming forward that is sometimes done for the shock value, is kind of what I'm hearing. So don't get too thrown off by things that are coming in. Like if you hear about aliens and that they're here to take over the world or something, really think about that. I mean, why now? And who's telling you that information, right? Go into meditation, make sure that you know what's right for you. What a beautiful message here. And thank you, Archangel Michael, Shamuel, and Raphael. Raphael, again, is mirroring the healing, right? Raphael brings in healing. And I think the reason why it's on the Lover's card is because it's to heal the heart. So if you've had challenges in relationships, this helps heal those challenges. So I know that this is a really big reading for this Wednesday. Thank you for sticking with me all week. Thank you to all the new people who have subscribed. And if you have a question or something that's been on your mind, leave it in the comments and perhaps we can do a reading around that as well. So thank you so much for being here. Until tomorrow, have an amazing day. Bye now.